Everybody, welcome back to FTL Roulette. We're still playing with the Domination. Things are going well. Odd, but well. Yeah, don't worry, Harkin. It's something that happens quite often. I split this up in episodes for non-live viewers. And doing it during the stream means I don't have to do it in editing, which means I can just upload the FLV. I don't have to do any editing. And of course the missile launcher stays on. Well, at least we got decent hull. Could hack, but I'm not gonna bother. It's only gonna be 1 or 2 points of damage anyway, so... Because you know they can't miss. Stupid missile launcher. It never misses. Unless I complain about it long enough, and then the game tells, oh yes, it can miss, see? Everything stays on. See? Complain enough about it and a missile will miss. The game is evil. And the damn missile launcher just won't say no. Am I gonna kill them with this volley? It's likely, although they do have their dodge chance back, so... Okay, fix. And fix. Okay. Gotta say, this might be one of the first times that ever I had a sole hologram boarding party. Can't say I'm blown away by it, but it's something else, I guess. Yeah, it's expensive as fudge, but I'm gonna try it anyway, because, as you may or may not know, I don't play to win anymore, I play for funsies. I kinda wanna hack oxygen more. Appear to have been picked clean by marauders. Poor marauders. Yay! You discovered a sensor being jammed, you're hacking. Alright, we got the perfect boarding, anti-boarding thing. You don't see too many medbays that can fit 4 people. There we go. Hey, both of my holograms are now wonderful fighters. Which is ridiculous, but it's alright. Unsaid medbay rule. What do you mean? If you're talking about why there's 4 slots, it's because there's no quote-unquote manning station, which sounds ridiculous ironically, because in the case of the medbay, the manning station actually removes a slot. Once back in orbit, the man turns increasingly violent before he has a chance to harm anyone or anything. Your microsystem activates subdue on him. Doesn't seem there's much else that can be done to help. That's nice. Well, I mean, that's nice that we just probably liquefied his brain, but at least we're okay. Yeah, real funny game, but I'm going for the weapon now. Hardened burst laser. Breach chance? Combat Slayer has been modified to grant potential to either ignite or breach enemy systems. Blah 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 blah. Fire chance. So more fire, I guess. Depend. Would holograms actually even be capable of doing fighting? So what's so special about you anyway? Been modified to get the potential to either ignite or breach enemy ships. So it just has a breach chance, which means you're better than the regular burst laser. It takes 1 extra second, but we were waiting for the whole laser anyway. Yep, alright. Boom. Yeah, we'll attack. They're gonna board us with annoying things. But we can vent. Also, we can let them fight one another once they get into hacking, so... we're gonna board their oxygen, I would assume. Seems like a good idea. Alright, close all doors, mind control. Boop. Well, we took it out. Figured I would make my... Staying alive with the name of... What? Did somebody change a name or what? Okay, let's hack that oxygen now. You're gonna... Shouldn't you be in oxygen? Usually leftover people go to oxygen. Okay, go, you guys. Congratulations. You did it. You madman. Okay, that's... You legitimately just sent in an NG. Alright. Alright. I'm not here to question your life choices, but I really don't think that was a good one. Oh yeah, I can't really tell if somebody changes their name, so sorry about that. Hack it again. Just to make sure it's not coming back. Or not, you know. It happens quite a lot to me as well. Only briefly set them without oxygen, that's the thing. Let's use mind control on a pilot this time around. That's no problem. Admittedly, I was vaguely under the impression that I would at least get its notification or something. This guy changed his name to that guy. Nope. Nothing. Alright, so all we need to do now is take out the clone bay and we will be done here. I guess I could take this. One extra weapon thing is probably going to be cheaper than... Yeah, I can probably take this, take that. Sell hull beam, buy heavy, and get a weapons upgrade. Yeah. Sure. Let's do this. You get the doors, we're gonna need them. Fight amongst yourselves. Okay. Boop. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. We'll be here for a little while longer. You don't need to breathe, right? It's kind of overrated, isn't it? Do we need shields? Not anymore, we don't. Ooh, level 1 oxygen. You're gonna teleport out, right? There you go. Okay. Pow, pow, pow. That went well. Like, surprising. And again, you're sending out the NGs. I mean, yeah, that breaks systems as quickly as any other crew member does, but... that's not cloaking. Yeah, of course the missile hits. Surprise. I'm telling you, man. They are way too obvious with that missile thing. Yeah. I'll solve that problem. And you got the man's repairing oxygen. Yeah, no. Can't say I agree with the choice there, but... hey, it's your life, right? You don't want to live, you don't have to live. Whatever I can do to help. So unfortunately, that's not really going to work against the flagship. I'd rather not face off against the eye if I don't have to. SMPK adds crew during jumps, though. Ooh, I want to try something. But it's going to require me to cheat. And I don't know how you guys are up for that. I have never cheated on this again. Well, on my channel, and I'm not really focused on doing it. But the thing I would do is actually screw myself over, sort of. Apparently something bizarre happens when you run out of fuel and you're fighting the flagship on phase 3. Because it will try to run, and the flagship usually can't run. So the game thinks the flagship is dead, but it isn't, and so the only thing I would do is pull up cheat engine and make sure that on my last jump I run out of fuel when fighting phase 3. So I'll leave you guys to think about that. But technically it's not like making myself overpowered, it's actually making myself weaker by draining my fuel. But I read something really squirrely happens when you run out of fuel against the flagship, and I kind of want to see what happens. So I'll leave that up to you guys to let me know if I should do that or not do that. Ignore. Okay. That's one vote on... let me get cheat engine up. See if I still remember how this thing works. Apparently it's all pretty simple. Yes, yes, yes. Select the process, which is FTL. First scan. How much fuel do I have now? 10. 10. First scan gives me 24,662 values. Okay. That's a few. Okay, then I should check, now that I have less, I should check for 9. Can I do that? 9, next scan. Okay, I got 2 values left. I think one of them is the actual fuel and the other one is the indicator for the fuel. I'll mess around with it a bit and see what happens or doesn't happen. Attack the ship. So yeah, I won't be giving myself scrap or missiles or drone parts. I'm just gonna have 0 fuel on the phase 3 of the flagship. That's it. Clunk. They have breached their way into artillery. I don't give a hoot. We can let them fight each other again, I guess. Hey you, go check out what's going on over there. Oh hey. Goodbye. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright, so he's back into artillery, still apparently enjoying his little Maduhiki over there. Yep. I kind of wonder what's going to happen. You think we'll win, or you think the game is just going to crash? I don't know, but I am curious. Oh hey, you fixed it. Congrats. You don't need that medbay, right? Apparently you did. Who knew? Yeah, okay, so now we got 13 fuel. Both values now show 13, so these are indeed my fuel values. So what happens when I change one of these to like 20? I get -7 fuel, so it's the other value. Change value 20. Boom, 20 fuel. Okay, cool. Really, it's that easy this to cheat? Damn. Let's put that back to 13. There's no reason to do it already. Okay. You wonder why people don't need cheat codes anymore if you can just do it with cheat engine. Sensors down, spend a good meal staring out the window, blah 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 blah. It's just me with the background change. Maybe my game's falling apart. I wonder if the cheating has anything to do with it. Because it blatantly is cheating. Even if you just shoot yourself in the foot, you are cheating. But this is for science. Which means I will have to do my best to get through phase 1 and 2. Technically we don't have to, we can do it on any phase, but I'm going to do it on phase 3 because that's going to be the weirdest one. Killing the flagship by making it jump away. Ship. Do I want anything? We're going to face off against quite a few missiles, so maybe I want a longer cloak. Okay, that'll do. This is gonna be so weird, it's gonna be awesome. Oh no, he's hacking my artillery. No, oh, whatever are we going to do? Anyway, your drone doesn't work. Your defense drone, that is. Hey, look, you got 100% oxygen. Not for long. Okay, flak, go. Cloak has to go. Burst hull and heavy. Go on these. Okay. These were pretty much safe. Consider piloting. Nah. Okay, you can leave if you do this, right? Yeah, there he goes. You don't need to breathe. Oxygen is an overrated substance. don't kill my crew, you jerks. We'll go in here, or maybe we'll go in here, or maybe we'll go in here. Because I know you won't follow me in here. Idiots. Alright, come on back, you did good. We don't need our weapons anymore, or at least not that many of them. Look at him trying to save his own butt. Surprise! My control. Alright, now don't make me forget about the whole fuel thing. I got the value up, I just need to change to 1 just before I jump. And I'll see what the hell goes on. Hey, I got a Zoltan. Alright, free power, I guess. He's already good on shields, so might as well put him there. Game's like, here, take more fuel, you might need it. It's like, nope. Upgrades. Make sure our evasion doesn't crap out on us, I guess. No. Yeah, well, I have to beat the first 2 phases first, so keep your pants on. So I've been going on about this whole idea on how to do the weird thing with the flagship, and we've sussed that out by now. The question is how I'm going to get to phase that much. I suppose I could hack auction again. It's been doing us a solid so far. Curve full up. Hey, you're just in time to see weird things happen. Well, you're actually... Look at that layout. Jeez Louise. I think I'm just gonna hack shields. Boring as it may be. I just need to get to phase 3. That's all this whole thing is about. Get your butt to phase 3. Well, this isn't the weirdness I was talking about. I don't know if you can... The plan is here to see what the flagship does if I don't have any fuel. Because the stalemate counter mechanic will kick in, and if the flagship jumps away, what happens to it? Just looking forward to taking some time of graphical mod work. Oh, what are you modding? Or is it like an entirely different type of modding that I'm thinking about? I hate it how they can just mind control through cloaking. You're cheating, game. I shouldn't really be complaining about that because I'm going to do pretty much the same thing. Alright, bam, bam, bam. Missile launcher still online. Big surprise, right? Different color schemes. Doesn't... What do you mean, like, with... I am intrigued. Carry on, because I don't know how to explain myself what I'm actually looking for here. Like, I know... I mean, this game, SPK and... Composition already use something similar, don't they? They got like 17 different color schemes on a specific weapon. Thank you. See, the fun thing is if that bio beam here hits this room, both of them are just straight up dead. That's gonna be fun. Could be. I never used endless loot myself. Apparently it ran unstable for a while and then it just adds way too much. You bastard! Well, I knew it could happen. And it did happen. So... Okay, I've been not paying nearly enough attention to his cloaking pattern, so he might just cloak because I fire in this volley. I love it when I'm right. We'll soon get some missiles. There we go. Man, my timing is on point today. Are we changing levels of secondary of each gun? Yeah, I suppose it would. Alright. I know, right? Oddly enough, I can only do it with FTL. Stop doing that. Alright. Just need to get through to one more phase and then it is on. Alright, who needs a healing? All that, I never bothered upgrading medbay. Some things never change. Look at all that fuel we have. Is that a flying? Yeah, I'm not really much of an artist to say whether or not that's a good or a bad idea. Anyway, one more phase and then we'll kick off the odd things. Hack shields. Oh, cool. Good that it worked out. Okay, Mega Troll. Bursts. Send in the heavy here as well, and we'll flag that. We'll see what we can take away from that. Well, that missile already hit. Cool. Putting herself without a pilot ain't smart, though. Alright. People in chat, make your predictions. What happens when you run out of fuel against phase 3 of Flagship and it manages to jump away? Because we're about to find out. If it's a thing, for all we know, the Flagship doesn't run away. Would be a bit of a disappointment. Pew. Neither do I, but let's find out. Alright. 25 fuel in this economy. My god, that can't be a thing. 1. There we go. 1 fuel. Alright, let's see what happens. Engaged enemy. Enemy FTL charging. Well. One thing's for sure, it's gonna be a weird one. Auto fire, auto fire, auto fire. Might as well act like we're completely surprised. I think the game's gonna crash. Either that or we get the victory screen. I am curious though. Or maybe nothing happens. They say most of this stuff is on a timer, so maybe because this thing doesn't have a timer, it's never gonna run. I don't know. Self-charging text looks quite better on that border. Yeah, I guess it does. Come on, we're looking for jump imminent. We're gonna keep his piloting engines intact, of course. It is taking quite a while, though. Maybe just nothing happens. So it's a good thing I immediately actually did go for... Ah, he's stupid cloaking. Ow. Yeah, I think he just doesn't run. Look at that triple miss, my god. His FTL is charging. As in, we're not really stopping it in any way, shape, or form. And that's a disappointment and a half. Oh, nope, there he goes. You're just in time for the weird part, Alligo. We are making the flagship jump away. Come on. Make it happen. Jump imminent. There he goes. Thanks to the valiant effort of Domination. Woo! We win. Well, there you go. Yep. So, if you want to win against the flagship, just run out of fuel. Good stuff. I'm assuming the same thing would happen on phase 1 and 2. You know, if phase 1 jumps away, and he'll go up to speed to phase 2, and if you do it on phase 2, he'll move on to phase 3. There was only 3 options. Either it just jumped and we had to chase it down, which we wouldn't have been able to do because we didn't have any fuel. The game crashed, or this happened. And I gotta say, the most fun stuff happened, actually. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Anyway, for those people following live on YouTube, stay tuned. For those who are watching this not live, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.